All right, I want to just cut a couple of little pieces of wood out, and we're going to make the fins out of this, okay? Now, what we want to do is sort of angle this off here so that it will fit. So it will sort of fit like this, in other words. Sort of fit, see? Like that, where it will sort of fit like that. Okay? And that's what we want to do. Just kind of take it at a 45. There we go. See there? Now watch. See? Fits right on there like that. Okay? Alright. Kind of bring this down a little bit. Fins are thin, so we want to be sure and get them thin enough. They're not thick. So we want to bring that down where it kind of just sits on here like that, see? Just sort of sits on there like that. I'll bring that down. So you can just do these little old things, and what I like to do is I like to use scrap wood for things like this. And now look at that, watch. Go on here, like, look at that. See? Where it's just sort of a fin. But they're real thin. Okay. I gotta take this off right here. This has gotta be taken off where it just sort of fits. There we go, see? Like that. It just sort of See what I'm saying? And then you take your little you want to make it round. Take your little just like that. Thin this up a little bit more, because fins are real thin. It just fits in here like that. Now if you want to, what you can do is put it about where you want it, and then just draw a little line through here, and you can inset it a little bit with your knife. Okay, cut a little bit in here, and cut a little bit in there, and cut a little bit in there, and all you're doing is just sort of, and take your knife and just kind of, that's it, see, sort of inset it in there. You'll have to, like right here. There it goes, just sort of inset it in there. And you've got your, I'm going to come down just a little bit more with this, because we're talking about really thin fins. And look at that, see? And there's your fin. This is a little bit big. We'll come down just a little bit more. and set it in there, and you've got your fin. See? I always try to save as much wood as I possibly can. So let's take our, where's my pencil? Here it is. And let's draw from here all the way across to here and all the way down over here, so we sort of have a general idea of where we want to put our other fin. Now, this would be the left side. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups. This would be the left side of your left side of your well, and then we want one for the right side over here. Now, look at what you want then the okay, let's look at these a little bit. Yeah, this, you want this to come down here. Where it would be like this. See? You want that side to come down. Now, like I said, the fins are real thin, so you're going to take a lot off of it. That's more rounder. So, and we'll just and you kind of look at both of them a little bit. This is really from this side, in other words, and we have to just round this. I just sort of cut these as a kind of a, okay, and you just take this down, and this is going to fit like this. We're going to bring this down. So as you see, it fits at kind of an angle, just like that one does. I have always tried to save wood if I have scraps. Whereas if I wanted to do that, see what I'm trying to say is this. Okay, now I can make this. This would have to be this is 1.5 inches. This would have to be at least 2. If I want to put the fins on it like this, this would have to be at least 2 inches, 2.5 inches long. So you're actually wasting a lot of your wood. So, and I had a piece of wood in there that was like barely 2 inches. And to do the fins, it would have probably been a little short. So I just cut these extra and glue them on there. And they look just as good. People, I'm not a cheap carver, okay? I just don't waste any wood. Wood's very expensive. And I try not to waste it unless I have to. So once again, see, this one's going to fit just like this. Just like this one over here. Let me try to put it where... Here, let me bring this down here. Oops. Okay. Where this one is coming out like this. And this one is coming out like this, see? Okay. Like I said, we're not looking for realism here, we're just looking for a nice little project. And when I put it on there and sand it a little bit, you won't be able to tell that it's even added on. go, just like that. There we go. There's the fin, just like that. Let me bring it down a little bit more. Now this changes, I want to be careful with this because it changes grain, and you want to be careful not to. Okay. And look at that. Okay, bring that up there. So that's the way I do things. I really do try to not, you know, make, if I can save on a little wood or something like that, I'm just going to kind of draw that in and set it a little bit. And I can save a little bit of the wood. I'm going to try to do that, okay? Just take a little wood from in there, sort of, and set that just a little bit, not much. Doesn't have to look pretty, because that's going to be covered just like that. Sort of, and set that in there, and okay, and that sets in there like that. And there's your little fin. There's your fin, and kind of make this even thinner. And look at that. There you go. There's your little fin. We'll put that inside there, and then we'll take some sandpaper and sand around it, and you won't even be able to tell it's add-on. Okay, so as far as the well is concerned, we've got him shaped. Okay, it didn't take that long. See, we've got him shaped. It's sort of an abstract type well. Now the next project will be a little bit harder to get together, and that is creating Jonah. Jonah. Creating Jonah. Now see, look at that. There we go. There we go, just like that. There we go. Okay, yeah, creating Jonah. And we'll have to look at that, how we want to do that. So we have our little whale done. We have our little fins done right here. This one goes on this side. We have our fins done, and we have our Jonah. And our next thing will be to create our Jonah. And this will be, like I said, this is a shaping project. So don't get all bent out of shape on it. We're going to shape it and join it together, and then we'll work from there. Okay. God bless you now, and we'll continue with the project.